Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am creating a really simple Christmas card using the Sincerely Yours from Mama Elephant. So first of all, I am showing you which stamp sets and dies I'm going to use. And next up I'm going to color one image with you. The other two I have colored exactly the same way. And this way I try to save some time, so this video is quite short for me. Which I hope you like. But in the case of these bunnies, I'm really using exactly the same colors of clothes, colors of skin. So that's why I decided to only show you one. So for the skin tone, I had to go back quite a few times to get a smooth blend, and also to not have pushed the darker color away completely each time. So just building up the darkness. And for today's card, I'm really creating a cast card, clean and simple. I heard the previous time that I made one that some of you struggle with the simple cards and try to go overboard each time, which I also tend to do more. But I can also appreciate a really clean and simple card. So this way I try to show you how you can do it, and that it isn't that hard at all. So I hope you like it. So the caps are on the side, and I'm also listing all the supplies I use down below, as well as on my blog post that you can see in the description box as well. So really simple. And then when everything is colored in, I'm using the matching dies to cut it out, as well as the others. And then it's time to continue with my background. So for the background, I have cut out a panel with the sweet feline from Mama Elephant, and I'm just going to give this panel a bit of grounding. So I'm checking where I want my sentiment to go and whether the images are low or high enough on this panel. And then I'm taking my purple tape and I'm first going to mask off the edges. And while I'm doing this, I am making sure that I have this panel straight onto my grid mat, so that I can focus on that one to get my grounding straight as well. So here I'm masking off that stitch detail. And then I am checking where I want my purple tape, removing my images, and then just placing it over the whole panel. And now I'm taking my antique linen distress ink. I really like this color for the grounding if you keep it really simple, really soft. So I am blending from the top of my grounding towards the bottom, going softer more towards the bottom of this panel. And then I can remove my purple tape, and you can see that line just running through straight. And with the other purple tapes removed, you can really see that beautiful stitch detail edge being white. And I just really love this finishing. Now onto my sentiment. So therefore I'm using the same Gina K Design Amalgam ink as for the images. I'm using for this whole card Neenah 110. And then when this sentiment is ready, I am going to adhere my images onto this panel. So for the bunny in the back, I am going to use liquid glue, and then I will add some dimension with some thin foam squares for the other two bunnies. And this way I really try to show which one is in the back, and then the other two are in the front. So that's why I'm using those thin foam squares. So for the beautiful part of my card on the edges, I'm using this gorgeous pattern paper, Petite Gingham paper pad from My Favorite Things, and I'm just going to trim off two small slivers to add on the sides of this card. But I'm really sparingly because I just love this paper, and the only disadvantage about this pack is that you have only one of each color. The advantage is that truly there are so many colors inside of this pack. If you cannot find your color inside of this one, you will never find your color. So yeah, I'm just using my permanent Pritt adhesive roller, going to glue these on the edges of my card base, and then I will add the other panel. After trimming off the excess, I will add the panel that I created with the images on top of my card base as well. So here I'm using my trimmer. You can also use your scissors, but I'm really bad with it. I also don't have like decent scissors. The ones I use are still from high school or even before that one. So for the panel, I'm using some liquid glue because I want to be able to shift it a bit, wiggle it a bit in place, to really have it centered on top of my card base. Like this. And I really love the red that is returning from the clothes on the edges of my card. So now the only thing that I am going to do is to add a small heart, being a heart sprinkle from Trinity stamp, a red one, underneath the sentiment, and then this card is finished. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video and that you are inspired to do something similar yourself. If you have any questions, you can always leave them down below. I will answer them as quick as possible. If you like this video, you can always give it a thumbs up, and if you aren't following yet, you can also subscribe to my channel. Click to that notification button and then you will never miss a video that I create. So that would be lovely. So yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day left, and I will see you soon. Bye!